Sir, this place is off limits to the public.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness for a case.
How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. Could you first tell me what happened here?
When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years.
A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here, with one soul far more worn than the other. This man was Limping John. The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
Roadman cigarettes. The good old police just let the man into the camp. So we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance.
Well, that's not good, is it? Nope. There we go. The thug wanted to kidnap the girl. The thug came to the camp intending to kidnap the girl. He had the opportunity to kill her, but that wasn't his goal. A henchman, not merely a thief. He is not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper. A henchman who takes on various roles. Ew.
You still here?
Yep.
Inspector, I believe I can aid your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened here.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. Maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say.
Asshole.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
Thanking
Do you think one small clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble. Can I ask you a question?
They often take us from the camp to work. Most don't mind, though.
Okay.
It's the only way to get a glimpse of freedom.
Right. According to the refugees, some shady people regularly visit the camp and take refugees away with them to perform various work. The work is usually hard, but the refugees receive money and food, so they're not slaves. The girl was abused after she was supposedly taken to such work. Since then, the refugees decided not to allow their woman to be taken.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Indeed. Let's talk to this guy.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, we don't see much here.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds.
Yeah?
I thank you greatly.
The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty.
Fair enough.
You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
That's fair enough.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock. Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now
cross?
go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
He was a
Glad that
bit
wasn't
too
me.
forward there.
No.
Right, 1 minute, let's just check this. The Defiler is a high-ranking official. Badges such as these are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. The Defiler from the photograph might be one. But that is not good.
My best work, John, by a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
That is true. Camp Intruder's tattoo.
You still here?
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the
Scaladio,
colonies and the
that's how you
mainland.
pronounce it.
His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
Fair enough. That's all the evidence collected. Nice. Right, so now we need to go to I guess I don't know. Indeed. First, let's check at the police station. This will probably have something. Right, so Camp Intruder's tattoo. So Scaladio. So smuggling. Suspect. Niccolo Bernadotti, born 1834, is a businessman and patron well known in Cardona, the founder and owner of the Bernadotti Company Limited. Done in 1873. Main office southeastern Gladio, Bazaar Road near the crossing with Roman Road. Mr. Bernardotti was brought in for questioning on February 13, 1976 after a tip-off from one of our anonymous sources. The source provided information that points to Mr. Bernardotti's connection to the smuggling of liquors and items of antique art between British colonies, Cardona and the rest of the United Kingdom. People allegedly working for Mr. Bernardotti's company were previously linked to a number of unlawful activities including robbery, violence, racketeering and blackmailing. Mr. Bernardotti was called in for questioning as a witness since there is no tangible evidence available to serve any charges. During the questioning carried out by myself and Officer Booth, Mr. Bernardotti claimed to be unaware of any operations and facts provided by our source. No information could be obtained on his activities before he moved to Britain, documented or otherwise, as Mr. Bernardotti claims. Up to 1873, he lived in Italy, where he had a vending business until he moved to London and began importing goods. Conclusion: it is not possible to incriminate Mr. Bernardotti with anything connected to the case. Right, so now we need to go to, I don't know, news articles? Or could I ask her about it?
Good luck, Mr. Holmes.
Nope. City Hall then. Badges like this are usually worn by a high-ranking officer. So, officials. Hey, Thomas Norton profile, 1840, graduated University of Oxford, started working at the Home Office as secretary, took a position as a military commission, honoured by the Queen, and was appointed as the British envoy in Cardona. Brilliant. Well, that ain't good, is it? So who do I ask?
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Right, why don't we... Oh. Well.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
You're a crim. Didn't sleep last night. Never removed. Stays at work late. Ah, bloodied hand. The order of the bath looks quite worn. The man is proud of it and never takes it off. The red stain on his wrist indicates that he was recently drank wine. His clothes are wrinkled. He barely bothers to shave, and his eyes indicate that he suffers from insomnia or deep anxiety. It looks like as if he lives with a nightmare, attempting to rid himself of his terrible memories of the past. Yeah.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
You blame yourself for what you did. Won't be any good unless you confess to me, so I'll try to be polite.
What sort of did are we talking about? Are you from the press?
I'm here because of Naylor.
Who?
You don't remember her name.
Lad, if you won't tell me where you came, I'll call for someone here to sort you out, if you get my meaning.
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Really? Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper?
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter? What kind of sum are we talking about?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Well, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you. It's in your best interest to cooperate.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr...
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordona on a military mission. So, where do we start?
Well, who is blackmailing you?
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it.
Wow.
I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
So, let's
We need
return
more
to the beginning. What happened at the party?
evidence. Need
I
all the
vaguely
evidence.
remember that night. As usual,
It's
at such
clearly
parties,
incriminating
you meet
against
people,
him if he's
talk
burnt
with them.
it.
They invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault.
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
Right.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes
I mean,
is
it
not
wasn't
in my
him
daily
that
schedule.
stole it.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position. Yet, here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes. And I'm no exception.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one
Yeah.
responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe
You
I
did.
did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio.
Well,
are a
him,
military
yes,
officer,
I
of
thought
course.
he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people,
hard to
I believe
you.
evidence.
Then look at the evidence.
And you
Mr.
burnt a
Holmes,
piece of evidence.
I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
Help the refugees, help Naylor. Help one or help the many?
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all. Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can...
Yeah. Ass. Neela is the woman from the photograph. All refugees are victims of the system. Their situation they are in must and can be mended. The envoy wants to hide the proof. The envoy's interest in the photograph is pragmatic. If he obtains it, nothing will threaten his situation. The
Decide what's best for these people.
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new about the theft?
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh, he's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
Unfortunately, I could not locate the missing painting.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, such disappointing news. Not even a shred of information? The slightest lead?
I'm afraid the case has gone cold.
I suppose if you were unable to find it, no one else could. What a pity.
Indeed.
Oh, but I can tell. You learned something else, didn't you?
I found the source of Mercurio's artistic inspiration. A photograph. What troubled me was that the sexual act captured was non-consensual.
She was violated? Dear God, how despicable.
Her abuser was in fact the British envoy. Mercurio took a picture of him committing the atrocity and then used it as artistic inspiration.
I had no idea a mere break-in would eventually expose such barbarity.
Mr. Vogel, I want you to make everything public, including the photograph. I'm sure you have a connection at the Cordona Chronicle.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Loyal to your own truth till the end. Yes, I'm acquainted with the staff of the Chronicle. The story is sensational, and will surely draw attention to the gallery. But you must be aware that exposing the scandal will further hurt the victim. Does that not bother you?
No matter what one does, the truth tends to come out, as well it should. I won't be the one to stand in its way.
Though it's only your subjective truth being exposed. Not that I'm judging. It's perfectly reasonable for everyone to have their own views.
When you called me, you knew exactly what you would get.
Oh, but I'm not like you, Mr. Holmes. I cannot be sure of anything. Regardless, I must thank you, for art's sake. Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
told it belonged to your mother.
Oh.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh, dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained, specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm fine. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what
I'd
you
love
have procured.
to see what it is. So is that the case completely done then? case completely done. Rightio, I am going to leave it there. I hope you liked the video. Please hit that like button, and if you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. You don't have to, you don't want to, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.